These are not functional groups. This is the exact hint which they are giving. You have to know the list of gases which are called as greenhouse gases. So what you have to see here is their charges. Oxygen is the one which is getting liberated. So I have directly equated it and solved. Just round it off so that you will get the approximate answer which is right. Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Rajaram from Vidhyaashram PU College, Temple of Excellence. Here I am to solve Karnataka CET 2020 chemistry question paper. Chemistry paper was very easy if you were very strong with your theory, that is concepts, and also if you would have known some of the tricks. Today I shall explain every question in detail and tell you the correct answer. Also, I shall give you some tricks and some methods to derive or come to the correct answer without even writing the equation. So, let's see the first question. The oxidation number of nitrogen atom in NH4NO3 are, that is, they are asking you to find out the oxidation number of both the nitrogen atoms here. So, ammonium is present as +1 and NO3 is minus. So, X plus 4 is equal to +1, X is equal to -3. Here you have X plus -6 is equal to -1, X is equal to +5. This is really very simple, direct question. You know to calculate the oxidation numbers here. So, the answer is -3 and +5. Okay. So, the second question, the Lewis acid X reacts with lithium aluminum hydride in ether medium to give a highly toxic gas. Okay, they are giving a hint there. The gas is toxic which is produced. This gas when heated with NH3 gives a compound commonly known as inorganic benzene. So, they are asking you which is the gas. They are not asking you what is X, they are asking you which is this toxic gas which is produced. Okay. So, we will see the options. We have B2H6, B3N3H6, BF3 and B2O3. Of course, second one cannot be the answer because that is a product which is formed which is inorganic benzene. Okay. So, what is that which produces inorganic benzene when it reacts with ammonia? So, we have X reacting with lithium aluminum hydride to give a toxic gas. That gas when it reacts with ammonia will give B3N3H6. So, we know the reaction which gives inorganic benzene, that is B2H6. So, is B2H6 or diborane toxic? Yes, that is the one which is the correct answer. It's a gas which is toxic. Okay. So, what is X here? It is BF3. They have given a hint. It's a Lewis acid. So, it is BF3. When it reacts with lithium aluminum hydride, it forms diborane. Okay. Then it forms lithium fluoride as well as aluminum fluoride, and diborane with ammonia gives inorganic benzene. So, the correct answer, that is which is the toxic gas, is B2H6. I hope you have understood. Next, third question, the oxide of potassium that does not exist. Okay, what are the options which we have? KO2. KO2 is superoxide, K plus O2 minus. K2O2 is peroxide, so we have K plus O2 2 minus. Then we have K2O, which is just oxide, potassium oxide. These are the common oxides of potassium which is there. This is the one which does not exist. Okay, so the correct answer for the question number 3 is K2O3. Next one, The metal that produces hydrogen with both dilute HCl and NaOH. That means it should be something amphoteric. Okay. What are the options which we have? Magnesium, calcium, iron and zinc. So which do you think is the correct answer? It has to react with dilute HCl as well as NaOH and also produce hydrogen gas. So the answer is zinc here, the one which is amphoteric. What is the reaction? See, you do not have to know or write the reactions for your competitives, but I shall give you a detail so that it will be helpful for other competitive exams which you are going to attend. Okay. So zinc with NaOH. So NaOH with zinc will form sodium zincate, Na2, and hydrogen gas is liberated. Then we have with dilute HCl. So zinc with dilute HCl will form zinc chloride and hydrogen gas is liberated. I have not balanced the equation, so here it is 2 and okay. So these are the reactions of zinc with sodium hydroxide as well as dilute HCl. Let's see the fifth question. Which of the following is not a pair of functional isomer? Okay. So here if you see the options, the first option you have OH group and ether. There are two different functional groups. Here also you have NO2 and NH2, two different functional groups. So they are functional isomers. Then you have COH group, acid group and an ester group. Okay. Whereas if you see the option D, both are ethers and their molecular formula is also same. If you see C2H5, C2H5, okay, you have 4 carbon atoms and 10 hydrogen atoms. Here you have 3 plus 1, 4, 7 plus 3, 10 hydrogen atoms. These are not functional groups. They are same molecular formula but not different functional groups. What do you mean by functional isomers? That means they have same molecular formula but different functional group. Here molecular formula is same, different functional group. It is the same functional group. So this is not a functional isomer, it is a metamer. Okay, it is a metamer. Either side of the ether, that is O group, you can see two different alkyl groups are present. Okay, we call such isomers as metamers. Okay. Next question, question number 6. Identify X in the following reaction. So we have benzene reacting with excess of chlorine in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, dark, and the condition is cold. Okay. So what is X? And it releases 6HCl. So the answer here is option A. This is the exact hint which they are giving us. All the hydrogen atoms are going to get substituted with chlorine atoms to give hexachlorobenzene. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? What are they asking? It is not a greenhouse gas. We have CO2, O2, NO2, CFC. Of course, it is oxygen gas. Okay. It is a fact which you need to know. You have to know the list of gases which are called as greenhouse gases. Next, 8th one. A metal exists as an oxide with formula MO, okay, where metal is 0.96. A metal exists as an oxide with formula M 0.96O, where metal M can exist as +2 state and in +3 state in the metal oxide M 0.96O. The percentage of M +3, they are asking you to find out the percentage of M +3 state, that is metal in +3 state in the oxide. So how do you solve this? If you are very used to solving such problems, yes, you can get the answer within some time. Otherwise, you might take 1 or 2 minutes to solve this particular problem. So how do you actually solve this? First, let us assume number of m plus 2 ions is equal to x and m plus 3 ions is equal to 0.96 minus x, because how much we have composition, in the composition they have given it is 0.96. okay. Now we know it's neutral, so positive charges is equal to negative charge. okay, so positive charge, what we have, I have plus 2 which is x, so x into 2 plus 0.96 minus x into 3, because the charge is 3, and negative I have O2 minus which is 2. okay, now this is 2x plus 2.88 minus 3x which is equal to 2. I'll just rearrange this. I'll get x is equal to minus x is equal to minus 0.88, that is nothing but x is equal to 0.88. Now I know x, I can find out the number of m plus 3 ions. So m plus 3 ions is equal to 0.96 minus 0.88, that is nothing but 0.08. okay. Now here I cannot stop. What they are asking? They are asking us to find out the percentage of m plus 3 ions. So how do you calculate percentage? It's nothing but 0.08 out of 0.96 into 100, which if you solve, you are going to get as 8.3%. Going to get it as 8.3%. okay. I hope you have understood. Next question. The metal crystallizes in face-centered cubic structure with metallic radius √2a0. The volume of the unit cell in meter cube they are asking. So they are asking you to find out volume, that is a cube. So you need to get a, but they have given you the radius which is equal to square root a0. So how do you actually solve this? R is equal to √2a by 4. okay, this is the formula, or I can also write it as a is equal to 2√2r, and I can solve. So here r they have given radius, that is √2a0 is equal to √2a by 4. √2 and √2 gets cancelled, so a is equal to 4 into angstrom is 10 to the power minus 10. You cube this, 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 into 10 to the power minus 30, that is 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 29. So the option is option A. okay. Next one, silicon doped with gallium forms. Gallium is group 13 element. So which kind of conductor you will get? Both N and P type semiconductor, an intrinsic semiconductor, P-type semiconductor, or N-type semiconductor? The answer is P-type semiconductor, because you will get a hole because of deficient of one electron. Next question. The pair of electrolytes that possess same value for the constant A in a Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation. They have given you the Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation. What does this equation actually tell? It's a relation between the molar conductivity and the limiting molar conductivity, and A is a constant. This is actually a higher level question. What is A? A is a constant which actually depends on nature of the solvent, temperature, also the type of cations and anion produced, that is the type of electrolyte, which type of electrolyte it is. For example, if it is NaCl, here the charge is +1 and -1, so it is 1,1 type. okay, calcium chloride, if I write CaCl2, so this is 2 and 1 type. okay, so here you have to see if the two electrolytes, two electrolytes are of the same kind or of the same type, then A will have the same value. What is it? If the electrolytes are of the same type, then the constant will have same value. That's the question they are asking. The pair of electrolyte that possess same value. So what you have to see here is their charges. Okay, so I have 1 plus 1 charge, chlorine is also minus 1 charge, so it's 1 1 type, this also is 1 1 type. Okay, so the actual correct answer is A. Why the others are wrong, we'll just see here. Here it is 1 1 type, but here this one is 2 2 type. Okay, whereas here if you see magnesium sulfate, if you take, this one is 1 2 type, here it is 1 1 type and 2 1 type. So if both the electrolytes have the same charge on cations and anions, then the A value will be a constant. So A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, next question. Which of the following pairs of solution is isotonic? When will the two solutions be isotonic? That is when their osmotic pressure is equal. So I'll take it as, okay, osmotic pressure, that is ICRT, ICRT, R and R is same. Here it can change for two solution, I and concentration. I is Van 't Hoff's factor, C is concentration can change. So if you have to multiply I and see if you get the equal value, then they are isotonic. So the first option we'll see 0.01. Here you have 3 plus 2, 5 as Van 't Hoff factor. Okay, and here you have 2 plus 1, 3. So there is no way that they can be equal to one another. Here you have 0.01 and 0.01, these two are equal, but then this will produce I is 3, okay, and here this one is 5. So again they cannot be equal. Here we'll see these are equal, these two are equal, that is I factors are equal. So this is also 3, this is also 3, but the molarity is different. So again osmotic pressure cannot be equal. So D should be the correct answer. We'll see 0.01 into 0.01 into, here the Van 't Hoff's factor is 3 and 0.015 into 2. So this is 0.03 as well as 0.03. So the correct answer is option D. Okay. Next one. Solute X dimerizes. Okay. Here association is taking place in water to the extent of 80%. 2.5 grams of X in 100 grams of water increases the boiling point by 0.3 degrees Celsius. Molar mass of X I am supposed to find out and Kb is given. So the formula here to find out molar mass is M is equal to Kb to W2 by W1, and here I can write delta TB into 1000 into I, that is Van 't Hoff's factor. But I don't know what is I. They have given the degree of association, that is 80%, and also they have given it dimerizes. Okay, so I can find out I with the formula. Rest all the factors they have given, if you see, it is 0.52, delta TB is 0.3, the mass is 2.5 by 100 into 1000. So I have to find out what is I. To find out what is I, the formula is I is equal to 1 plus alpha 1 by n minus 1. So here 1 plus alpha, 80% means alpha is 0.8. N, it dimerizes, so n is 2 minus 1. Here it is very simple to solve. 0.8 you will get into minus half, 1 minus half is half, but minus sign will come, it will get 0.4. So minus 1 minus 0.4 is nothing but 0.6. So here I will substitute 0.6, 2 and 2 gets cancelled, just round off and try to solve. 2.5 into 0.5, I am just rounding off. 2.5 into 0.5 is 1.25 into 10 into 2 that is you're going to get 25, which is very close to 26. So the correct answer is option C, that is 26. Again, this is a little longer. You need to know a little higher level question which they have asked. Next question, given E naught Fe plus 32 plus 2 is 0.76 volt and E naught of iodine to iodide is equal to 0.55 volt. The equilibrium constant for the reaction taking place in galvanic cell consists of the above two electrode is. Okay, they are asking you to find out the equilibrium constant Kc. So first we have to find out E naught of the cell, because we have in our formula, what do we have? So in the formula we have E naught of the cell is equal to 0.06 by n. They have given it 0.06, that's why I am taking it that way, log Kc. So I am supposed to find out E naught of the cell. E naught of the cell is equal to E naught of cathode minus E naught of anode, which is cathode. I have two values, which is the higher value I have to take it as cathode minus 0.55, 0.21. Just substitute here, it is 0.21 is equal to 0.06. What is N? Now it's really very important to find out what is N. So we have Fe plus 3, which is undergoing reduction to Fe plus 2 by accepting an electron, and we have iodide, which is undergoing oxidation because it's anode to give iodine. So I have required 2 here. This is 1 unit, this is 1 into 2. So of course the again into 2 I have to do. So N is 2 here. Okay, so 2 log Kc. So I have log Kc is equal to 0.21 into 2, 0.06, that is 0.42 by 0.06. Move the points, 6 ones are 6 sevens are. So you have Kc is equal to anti-log of 7, okay, which is nothing but Kc is equal to 1 into 10 to the power 7 is the answer, which is option D. Okay, anti-log of 7.0 if I have to take, it comes as 10 to the power 7. So 1 into 10 to the power 7 is the correct answer. So I hope you have understood this particular problem. Next one, 15th one, in an aqueous solution of NaF is electrolyzed between inert electrodes, the product obtained at anode is. So they are asking you, you have NaF and aqueous solution, that is H2O. So you have Na plus, F minus, H plus or H3O plus and OH minus. So we have towards anode, anion comes towards anode, which can be liberated as fluorine gas, this can be liberated as oxygen gas, but this has the lower discharge potential compared to fluorine. You can check your electrochemical series, oxygen is the one which is getting liberated. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Next one, in which of the following cases chemical reaction is possible? They are asking you where the reaction is possible. AgNO3 solution is stirred with copper spoon. Concentrated nitric acid is stored in platinum vessel. Reaction doesn't happen. Gold ornament is washed with dilute HCl. No reaction. Zinc sulfate is placed in copper vessel. See, zinc can displace copper from copper sulfate, but copper cannot displace zinc from zinc sulfate. So obviously this is not the correct answer. Which is possible they are asking. So this is the one which is possible, because copper can displace silver from AgNO3. Okay, so A is the correct answer where exact reaction is happening. Next, the time required for 60% completion of first order reaction is 50 minutes, and the time required for 93.6% completion of the same reaction will be. So we'll solve this. We'll directly equate. It is both are for first order reaction. They are asking you They have given for 60%, they have given the time. For 93.6%, they are asking you to find out the time required. Both are first order reaction. So I'll just equate both directly. 2.303 by 50 minutes, log of R naught by R naught I am taking 100, 60 minus 100 is 40, which is equal to, here I can get the K value, here it is 2.303 by T, I don't know the time I require to find out it, and here if I have taken it as 100, here it is 6.4, because 100 minus 93.6 is 6.4. Okay, so 2.3 and 2.3 gets cancelled. 100 is log 10 by 4, which is log 10 minus log 4 I can do. Log A by B is log A minus log B. So log 10 is 1, log 4 is 0.602 divided by 50 is equal to, here it is log 100 is 2 minus log 6.4. Of course, log 6.4 I don't know. Log 6 is 0.77 I can take. So it's 0.77. I'm just rounding off, which is T. Okay. Now, just rearrange this. T is equal to 2 minus 0.77 is 1.23 into 50 divided by 0.4. Okay, just move 1 point, you will get 12. So 1s are 3s are 3 5s are 15. So your answer should be 150 minute. Correct? Got it? So I have directly equated it and solved. Just round it off so that you will get the approximate answer, which is right, which is 150 minute. Okay. So the next one, for an elementary reaction 2A plus 3B giving 4C plus D, the rate of appearance of C at time t is 2.8 into 10 power minus 3 mole per liter per second. Rate of disappearance of B at the same time t they are asking. So we have to relate B and C. It is direct question, so I can write it as minus 1 by 3 delta molar concentration of B by delta T is equal to plus 1 by 4 delta C by delta T. Okay, they have given me delta C by delta T value, that is rate of appearance of C is given. I have to find out the disappearance. The signs of course are not very important here. So delta B by delta T is 3 by 4 into 2.8 into 10 to power minus 3. So which is the correct answer? 3 by 4 into 10 power 2.8 into 10 power minus 3 mole per second per mole per liter per second. Okay. So I hope you have understood. This is just very simple. You actually don't have to solve this. This is 3 and this is 4. You know where it will come to the denominator, both in the denominator, but then when you move 3 on the other side, it should be 3 by 4. So you can just directly tick it as 3 by 4. Okay. Next one. The rate constant of the reaction is given as K is equal to PZ e to the power minus EA by RT. Under standard notation, in order to speed up the reaction, which of the following factors are decreased? Okay, they are asking which factor has to be decreased. Which is the factor which decreases, the rate of the reaction increases? Okay, we'll see the option, both Z and T, EA, T and Z. So of course it is activation energy. If the activation energy decreases, the rate of the reaction increases. Okay, so the option is B, that is activation energy. Next question. A sol of AgI is prepared by mixing equal volume of 0.1 molar AgNO3 and 0.2 molar Ki. Which of the following statement is correct? See, from the question it's very clear. The concentration of Ki is more, that means we have excess of potassium iodide. So the sol will be negatively charged because of the adsorption of iodide ion. I have to just choose the correct answer here. So we'll see, sol obtained is a positive sol, so it's wrong. Sol obtained is a positive sol, again wrong. Sol obtained is a negative sol, correct, with I minus adsorbed on AgI. So this is my correct answer, which is option C. Okay, I hope you have understood.